Good morning. Welcome to Florida Aviation Network on location at Sun and Fun in Lakeland, Florida. We're here today. I'm your host, John Tenney. I'm with my co-host, Autumn Davenport, and we're going to be welcoming our network affiliates and our network people turning. We're ready for that, and we're going to turn to Autumn. She'll start with the first list of networking affiliates. So anyway, we're here at Lakeland. We're getting everything settled in, wired in. This is our first broadcast from this studio of the day, so we're still making sure all the plugs are plugged in and all the wires are turned correctly and all the knobs are in the right spot. And we're waiting for... Okay, so Autumn will be reading off the networking affiliates just a second.
So we've got Bill Stoll and Joel Wiener in Jacksonville with the Civil Air Patrol. Terry Kutz in South Lakeland is joining us in the studio today. Glenn Sims in Lakeland with the Civil Air Patrol. Paul Adrian and John Weber in Leesburg with the EAA Chapter 534. And we've also got...
And Barbara Phillips in Orlando with EAA Chapter 74. Bob Jex in Palm Coast, the FAHS Team Program Manager Emeritus, and now with the Florida Aviation Network, and is here today, seen already. Javier Calderon with the FAHS Team Program Manager with the Orlando FSDO, and Vicki Sherman in Ormond Beach with the Civil Air Patrol.
Keith Phillips in Spruce Creek with the EAA Chapter 288, and Joel Smalls in Titusville with the EAA Chapter 866. Brenna Wright in the Sanford with Naval Air Patrol Station Sanford Information Headquarters, and Bill McClung in Tampa with the Naval Aviation Safety Foundation and Florida Aviation Network.
We also got Michael Miner in Tampa with the Tampa FSDO, Dennis Hayes in Fort Myers with EAA Chapter 66, Billy Hadaway in Birmingham with the Birmingham FSDO, and Sam Gross with the Tampa FAHS Team.
We also have Barry Simmons in the Inverse with the EAA Chapter 1674, and Tommy Dimon in Live Oak with the EAA Chapter 797, and John Licardi and Michael Ketchpaw in Fort Price with the EAA Chapter 908, and Rob Williams in South Carolina with the Triple T Aerodrome.
We got Laura Spoler in Orlando with Women's Aviation International, Jim Waymeyer and Cress Wise in the Villages with the Villages Aviation Club, Willis Reese in St. Petersburg with the Civil Air Patrol, Stephen Arroyo at North Palm Beach County Airport with Stephen Sinclair, President of EAA Chapter 203. And we also have some networks turning and archiving our signal. We'd like to thank them, the Aeronautical Proficiency Training Network and the Wings Industry Network. If you're interested in becoming an affiliate or turning our signal for someone, please contact us at floridaaviationnetwork.com. But right now we have a special treat. Standing by in the Aviation Museum is our weather guy, Dr. George Bartuska. George, take it away.
Good morning. I'm Dr. George Bartuska with the Florida Aviation Network. We're going to do some weather briefings today for the Florida area, the Southeast United States, and the United States in general. Weather briefings are usually based on departure time, on en route flight path and en route destination, and anticipated possible deviation destinations. Today's briefing is a general look at Central Florida, the southeastern United States, and the contiguous United States in summary. As stated in the CFR, each pilot in command before beginning a flight shall become familiar with all the available information concerning that flight. So if you are planning either a VFR or IFR flight, please take the time to file a flight plan and get an official standard weather briefing to get the complete weather picture for your specific flight. Now let's take a look at what's happening in the country. Notice there's a high pressure zone over the southeastern United States, so we have nice weather here in Florida for sun and fun. But if you're flying in from another destination, you can see there's some severe weather predicted from Texas up through the Midwest all the way to the Great Lakes, and some other weather up in the Northwest. In the next slide, we can see another iteration of that. There's some severe weather predicted for the area of the Great Lakes and out in Utah and Denver. and again in Texas. And we can see we have some storms off the Key West, some air mass thunderstorms. Thank you. And this is from the Storm Prediction Center, that area from Texas through the Midwest, up through the Great Lakes, and into the Northeast. And here's the live National Weather Radar. Remember, radar is only going to give us an indication if there's precipitation in the clouds. And it takes the heat of the day to build up some storms, so there'll be more coming after this later today. And here's our 500 millibar chart at 18,000 feet. We can see there's a low pressure trough over California that's slowly moving to the east, but right now the ridge we have is off to the coast in the Atlantic. And this is the ceiling and visibility from the FAA Aviation Weather Center, and you can see we have some clouds for IFR off the east coast of the United States and down off the coast of Mississippi and Alabama, and then we're picking up those other weather areas I mentioned. Right now there are no tropical cyclones or hurricanes in the Caribbean. This is a live radar for the state of Florida. Right now there's just a few air mass thunderstorms off the coast of Miami, but that may increase as the day goes on. Okay, and now, thank you. Now we're going to go back to our studio, back to John.
Well, welcome back to the studio. Dr. Bartuska, always an excellent briefing. Thank you very much. So we are bringing you the affiliates and networks turning us today. We're going to be starting our main program shortly. Most of the programs today have a Wings Industry Network code, which you can get from the credits after the show, and you could put that credit in, and you can email it to, well, you'll see the directions on who to email, and you can get Wings credit just for watching this show. So I just want to say, on behalf of Autumn and myself, we're very glad you could join us, and we'd just like to say thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.